found another saw. It's probably not the last one, though. Oh, I just need one more. Okay. Okay. One more. Need to look very carefully. I know where the last one is. Right here. Okay. Flashback.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage.
Sucks.
So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest.
Oh?
It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent.
There was no one there.
So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. That's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower.
Oh.
So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl.
Oh.
Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
That's cool. That is cool. Alright, I think we are done here now. Okay, so... Why was it a saw that was the important thing there? It made sense for, the water, thing. For it to be a boiler. That makes sense. Because, it was a boiler. And the body was in the boiler. That makes sense. So why was it a saw? Was she killed with the saw? And then we just couldn't tell because her body had been hacked to pieces? Okay, so the ghost is not here anymore. After I had them ascend and I went to a new location, it actually saved that progress. It also saved all the things that I revealed. Okay. That is good to know, actually. I look for demons. No demons. Okay. No demons. No demons. But that's the important part of this. No demons. Oh, here's something. I could remove this wall. I didn't realize that before. So I found a thing. Ronan and I talked about the sleepy little town and whether we both wanted to stay. I kind of thought he'd say we should move to Boston someday or even New York, but he's happy here. There's something about knowing every street corner, every brick in a place. I was relieved. I think we'll be in Salem until we die. Well, it was true. That is what happened. And yeah, it saved that Brad is no longer here, but the car is still there. So, I am glad that that's saved after leaving the location. That is a good thing. It was just bothersome that it didn't save the first time. Okay, let's head in here. Yes, I want to go in. It's nice they left the door open so a ghost could just slip in.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bellkiller War
Hmm.
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that. No. No suspects at this point, sir.
He seems disappointed.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. If you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
Did reflect recent developments. Joe and Joy. Why did they say Joe? It's Joy. Victims. I can poltergeist that. Killer symbol. What is that symbol? Oh right, it's the bell. Oh. Sorry. Six two, athletic, Caucasian, eyes blue, voice in a mask hood. What do you have?
Gotta remind myself. This killer's flesh and blood like all of us.
Yeah, sure. But I arrived at morgue, 8:14, cause death pending autopsy. Body in the morgue. If it's in the morgue, they're probably getting ready for an autopsy. You could have to watch your own autopsy? Oh. No prints. Is that it? I guess? Police didn't find lead. Oh, okay, I guess that's what I was looking for there. What is this gonna be?
Wish I could say that's the cops. Gotta stick together.
What happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay, what was the question here? Should I see if there are any new leads in the murder case? Well... Oh. What else is there to look at?
Gotta have faith in the department.
I was confused. Oh, here we go. This was what I was missing. Ligature strangulation. Trauma to neck and larynx via garroting. Homicide. Interesting. Okay. So he uses rope, usually, and this was the first time he used a gun on me. I'm not sure. Here, this is what I was looking for, right? Why does it say 9 of 11? That's weird, I solved this one. Oh well, whatever. Investigate the war room, so I have to be in here a bit more. Oh, there's a person here. What would make him remember what he should be doing? Police didn't find a lead? No. Something he was asked to do. What was he asked to do? I don't know. How am I supposed to know what he was asked to do? Look at the suspects, missing person. Maybe look at this? No. I don't know what he was asked to do because I was not there for that situation. I'm gonna have to make another stab in the dark here. Links between the murders? Symbol similarity for this. No. Well, it's letting me randomly guess. I'm just gonna randomly guess now. When was I told what this guy was doing? I never. Okay, somehow
Gotta find that info about the missing tenant.
Resident Regal Apartment, professional psychic medium and criminal profiler, occasional consultant for Salem Police Department, as seen by neighbors 2 weeks ago. Joy Foster, legal guardian is her mother. Cassandra Foster, whereabouts her father are unknown. Dropped out of Salem school system 2 years ago, ran away from home. Has a number of misdemeanor convictions, trespassing, burglary, and breaking and entering. Oh, she's in custody. Oh. It doesn't seem like it's relevant? Why doesn't it seem like it's relevant? It's the most... What am I supposed to be looking at then? Oh, this part. The part at the bottom that's small. That I thought was part of this, the other part. Okay. She's in the holding cells. Okay. Why am I still investigating here? Oh, conclude
I
investigation.
think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
Okay, am I done now? Can I leave? Okay. Sometimes this game is really great, and I like all these things that we get to do, and all the investigation. But sometimes the investigation stuff does not make a lot of sense. To me, at least. Are you gaming?
Detectives get all the glory.
You're gaming. Greta Soderbergh, female. Death occurred 1 week before high school grad. Oh. What's this? When it said, saw a man in dark hoodie matching public description. Did not get a look at his face. This seems like a bad thing for a ghost to do, just walk into the restroom. The rocks in her pockets could point to suicide or dare by classmates. There's no evidence of violence, no current suspects. So... why is there stuff about her if she's not one of the victims? The case of seeming accident except for the bell symbol drawn by a gloved finger on dust on the window. Okay. Okay, let's look through this room. Just walk through everything and everyone. I have a lot of fun with this part. If I was a ghost, I would cause
Robinson's got the girl in
problems.
the room right now.
Oh.
Think she knows anything?
I will find out. Robinson seems like a gentleman, but he's got his methods of persuasion.
Yeah, he's a smooth one. My money's on him.
There's a shiny over here. Give me the shiny. Oh, that's where she is. Okay. Ooh. Claire Nelson, 20 years old. These are his other victims, I'm assuming. Hi.
What were you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, we wouldn't still be here. Maybe I could help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
Somewhat decent ghost. Ooh. Oh, when he was... yeah.
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
Your first crimes. I never got the rush of taking down my first mark. He didn't see it coming, and I didn't see it coming when my dad held down my arm with a steely grin in his face and a tattoo gun in his hand, ready to give me a memento of the crime world. So the crime would never be, or I said words.